Jubilees 15. Yahweh appeared to Abram at the feast of the firstfruits. 1 and in the 5th year of the 4th week of this jubilee, 1979 AM, in the 3rd month, in the middle of the month, Abram celebrated the feast of the firstfruits of the grain harvest. 2 And he offered new offerings on the altar, the firstfruits of the produce, unto Yahweh, an heifer and a goat and a sheep on the altar as a burnt sacrifice unto Yahweh. Their fruit offerings and their drink offerings he offered upon the altar with frankincense. 3 And Yahweh appeared to Abram, and said to him, 4 I am Yahweh Almighty. Approve yourself before me and be you perfect. And I will make my covenant between me and you, and I will multiply you exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and Yahweh talked with him, and said, 6 Behold, my ordinance is with you, and you shall be the father of many nations. 7 Neither shall your name any more be called Abram, but your name from henceforth, even forever, shall be Abraham. 8 For the father of many nations have I made you. And I will make you very great, and I will make you into nations, and kings shall come forth from you. 9 And I shall establish my covenant between me and you, and your seed after you, throughout their generations, for an eternal covenant, so that I may be a sovereign ruler to you, and to your seed after you. 10 In the land where you have been a sojourner, the land of Canaan, that you may possess it forever, and I will be their sovereign ruler. 11 And Yahweh said to Abraham, And as for you, do you keep my covenant, you and your seed after you, and circumcise you every male among you, and circumcise your foreskins, and it shall be a token of an eternal covenant between me and you. 12 And the child on the 8th day you shall circumcise, every male throughout your generations, him that is born in the house, or whom you have bought with money from any stranger, whom you have acquired who is not of your seed. 13 He that is born in your house shall surely be circumcised, and those whom you have bought with money shall be circumcised, and my covenant shall be in your flesh for an eternal ordinance. 14 And the uncircumcised male who is not circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin on the 8th day, that soul shall be cut off from his people, for he has broken my covenant. 15 And Yahweh said to Abraham, As for Sarai your wife, her name shall no more be called Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. 16 And I will bless her, and give you a son by her, and I will bless him, and he shall become a nation, and kings of nations shall proceed from him. 17 And Abraham fell on his face, and rejoiced, and said in his heart, Shall a son be born to him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah, who is 90 years old, bring forth? 18 And Abraham said to Yahweh, O that Ishmael might live before you. 19 And Yahweh said, Yes, and Sarah also shall bear you a son, and you shall call his name Yitzchak, and I will establish my covenant with him, an everlasting covenant, and for his seed after him. 20 And as for Ishmael also have I heard you, and behold I will bless him, and make him great, and multiply him exceedingly, and he shall beget 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. 21 But my covenant will I establish with Yitzchak, whom Sarah shall bear to you, in these days, in the next year. 22 And he left off speaking with him, and Yahweh went up from Abraham. 23 And Abraham did according as Yahweh had said to him, and he took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and whom he had bought with his money, every male in his house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin. 24 And on the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised, and all the men of his house, and all those, whom he had bought with money from the children of the stranger, were circumcised with him. 25 This Torah is for all the generations forever, and there is no circumcision of the days, and no omission of 1 day out of the 8 days. For it is an eternal ordinance, ordained and written on the heavenly tablets. 26 And every one that is born, the flesh of whose foreskin is not circumcised on the 8th day, belongs not to the children of the covenant which Yahweh made with Abraham, but to the children of destruction. Nor is there, moreover, any sign on him that he is Yahweh's, but he is destined to be destroyed and slain from the earth, and to be rooted out of the earth, for he has broken the covenant of Yahweh our sovereign ruler. 27 For all the malachim of the presence and all the malachim of sanctification have been so created from the day of their creation, and before the malachim of the presence and the malachim of sanctification he has sanctified Yisrael, that they should be with him and with his Kadesh malachim.